live on 2K Sports with Greg. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. Suggs passes to Bitadze. And here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero, a screen on Edwards. Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to New York. Randle outside. Suggs against MP. Takes it inside. Chalk up two there.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Here's Orlando now. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Randle, a screen on Suggs. Back to Randle. Just 5 to shoot. MP dishes to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. MP in the last time out against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He added 37 points, and he was efficient out there. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
To the middle. Here's Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And it's Anthony Black in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. They get it back. Here's Suggs. Good on the triple. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's MP. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. That three off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5 to the paint. Here's Randall. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here for the Magic. Banchero comes in for Wagner. Got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's hear it for you.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's MP in at the 1. Reed with a screen for MP. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woohoo!
Pass to Black. Fires for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
MP outside. Takes the 13-footer. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. The Magic trail by 7. Anthony with it. Picked up by Edwards. Anthony's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. MP deciding where to go with it. Close in. No stopping MP.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Edwards against Anthony. And Carter has it in the corner. Banchero against McDaniel. Clock at 4. The tray. And it's Banchero missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them 1 game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break. At the third quarter, soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Orlando Magic.
You can see that game plan.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. MP really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Is out there for Orlando. And he makes the first. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, What kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Timberwolves leading by 9. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Bitadze the pass to Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Fires from way outside. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Randall outside. Suggs against MP. With the drive, MP beats him for 2.
Boy, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. Suggs against MP. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Wagner against McDaniel. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Another miss by Orlando.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Randall with a screen for MP. Outside for Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 17. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for McDaniels. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Black. Here's Banchero. High arcing shot. Julius Randle with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's been 10 unanswered points. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Suggs. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The Magic trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low, here's Suggs. He's good with the little jumper in close. 9 points for Jalen Suggs.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Minnesota.
Here's MP. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Wagner outside. Good, nice job down low.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Randall a screen on Suggs. The 3. Randall no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Banchero.
Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Pass to MP. And the layup is good. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Black, over by Conley. Here's Banchero. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Feeling good about their set. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's MP. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard.
Boy, this guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
On the wing, MP. Pass to Gobert. Now, Alexander-Walker. MP left side. 4 on the clock. Alexander-Walker passes to MP. Count it. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No stress there from MP as he knocks it down with the shot clock expiring.
Here's Anthony. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. MP with it, working on Black. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Minnesota leading by 18. MP with it. Has to Gobert. That shot off. Good work defensively by Carter. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Suggs. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Anthony. Minnesota also with the sub. Clark's checked in. Another miss by Orlando. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. MP, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's an 18-point game. And it's Banchero missing. The Timberwolves shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And MP throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Bitadze. Wagner outside. Hands it from downtown.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Here's MP. And he converts the layup. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Clark sets a screen for MP. Gobert dishes to MP. Back to Gobert. Stolen away. Here's Wagner. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves leading by 19 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
The drive by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 36.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Banchero outside. There's a good screen. And it's good off the back rim and in. It's been all Timberwolves. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Gobert, and it's good, 2 points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Black. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.